Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom, Cantor. Shabbat shalom, everyone. I am delighted to be with you. And I want to say something that I know we are all thinking about and maybe put a slightly different perspective on it. I know that with the pandemic and the fires and the social unrest and on and on and on, with the rise in anti-Semitism, I mean, you can make a list of things that seem problematic or seem difficult or seem scary. And so it is easy, especially as we have so many of us been locked away in our homes, to be a little despairing and to be a little down. But I want you to know another way of seeing the world. I walk out in the morning and I see buildings and I realize how much time and effort and expertise and cooperation and interaction it takes to build a single building. And I see streets and I see street lamps and I see cars and there is food. And I recognize that the vast majority of human beings are actually cooperating and helping and working. I know that all over the world, there are scientists who are working on antivirals and vaccines. I recognize that everything we have, the books behind me, the Zoom in front of me, is the product of human ingenuity and thought and care and God's blessing of all the natural gifts of the world and of the human mind. And so the first words we say every morning are Modeh ani lefanecha. We are grateful to you because even in the midst of difficulty, the truth is we are surrounded by blessing. And I'm not minimizing the pain or the sorrow, believe me. No rabbi who sees a daily parade of sadness and loss and illness can possibly think that everything is perfect in the world. But I do know how much we are given and how grateful we should be and how blessed we are and how showered this world is with goodness and beauty and wonder. And so I just asked to speak to you tonight to remind us how much there is to be grateful for and to cherish, even in these difficult times. And how much we each deserve each other's smiles and soon, God willing, embraces. So don't despair. The world has been through all sorts of difficulties, and yet here we are. We have cities, we have countries, we have language, we have food, we have each other. And in our beautiful and sacred tradition, we learn Hashkivenu, how beautiful it is to lie down and rise up in peace, to recognize our gifts, to plan our re-entry into the world, to take a deep breath and celebrate Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom.